what are your plans to include Maggie with this particular novel?
None.
I have some suggestions. I was very concerned about how isolated Maggie is from her peers in this classroom.
Well, I don't agree that Maggie is isolated. I put her at a safe distance from her peers as she tends to pinch those who get too close, but she's still part of the class.
But why was the novel given out to every student but her? It was clear to me that she was not a member of the class.
Well, I see your point. I should have given it to her aide or to a student to sit beside her with a copy of the book. That is something I can do for future reading, but she has poor vision that limits what she is able to focus on.
I also recommend you bring a desk in for Maggie rather than the chair she is using right now.
Well, I have considered that too. However, she hurt herself in the past. She banged her head and knocked out a tooth. This is another safety precaution we need to consider.
I would like to see you take a few more risks with stimulating her and providing her with tactile sorts of stuff and go along with the theme of your novel.
She throws anything she is given with all her might. This could affect the other students. Plus, I have limited time in the classroom for the rest of the students that also require my help. Perhaps I can ask Maggie's aide to work with her for future lessons?
Okay, we can try that. Please take my recommendations into account. Please email me with your findings.
I'm so frustrated and overwhelmed and offended. Who does Ms. Rampling think she is, coming to my classroom and telling me how to do my job when I'm doing the best I can with what I have? Even though Maggie is not in the class full time, I do try my best to incorporate her into my lessons, even if she's just present for a short period of time. During our reading, she was in her chair sitting with the other children, with enough space to not upset her, but if any classmates get too close, she will pinch them, so they have to stay a good distance away. I think we should arrange a meeting with Maggie's parents, the principal, Ms. Rampling, and her aide. Maggie has very unique exceptionalities. She would require specific learning tools that I may not be able to provide in the classroom. What I can suggest is that Maggie work with the special needs classroom with other students with similar exceptionalities and have a dedicated teacher work with her and all the students and their aides. As a parent myself, I can see how this will help Maggie feel comfortable and better adjusted to the school environment. Because teaching will be catered to her and her unique needs and other similar students, teacher styles can be adjusted to help those students. I will email the principal and Ms. Rampling about this possible solution. If I get there okay, we'll contact the parents. I hope it goes well, as I think this is the best solution